In November of 2006, I wanted to take my father-in-law to dinner at a restaurant owned by a friend. As I was pulling into the strip mall where this restaurant was located, I could see from afar that there was a yellowish orange paper on the door. In my mind, I felt like I knew something bad had happened to that business. But of course, I had to get closer. What I discovered as I got closer will shock you. All that talk about list building in the last lesson, what the hell is the money? That's a fantastic question. My name is Ola. Be sure to see lessons 1 and 2 before this lesson to get the most value out of it. This is lesson number 3 of the Smart Business Empire. We're going to talk about monetization, and also I'm going to compare affiliate marketing with product creation. You cannot continue your mission in a sustainable way if money is not coming in. It doesn't matter if you're running a non-profit organization or a for-profit organization. That's why in this lesson we're going to talk about monetization. Should you be creating your own product, or is there a more profitable way to build a business without having to create? That's a big part of this lesson, and I think my answer will surprise you, but it will make sense. We're also going to talk about how to avoid the number one mistakes made by most businesses and entrepreneurs. What's the number one mistake? Well, I will share the number one mistake later in this lesson, so soak it all the way into the end of this lesson. But one mistake is the fact that most entrepreneurs do not monetize their business to the fullest level. Some of them even deliberately avoid legitimate revenue sources in the name of staying focused in one lane. The problem with that is that they're simultaneously doing their audience a disservice. There's nothing wrong with the notion of staying focused on your lane, but there's everything wrong with getting wiped out of business too soon because you did not maximize monetization. This is one of the reasons why 95% out of all businesses, most businesses, 95% of businesses within their first 5 years, they're out of business, right? It's a balanced thing just like everything else in life. It's like McDonald's being scared of pissing off customers who accuses them of being pushy when they ask that famous question. Would you like fries with that? Would you like to have 2 apple pies for $1? Before I continue with this story of the orange paper on the door of the restaurant, what is monetization? It's simply the process of turning resources, activities, everything you're going to do anyway, turning them into income and revenue, money. What I discussed earlier, what I discovered as I got closer to the door of the restaurant was that it was in fact an eviction notice. Just a few weeks before that day, I was conducting a meetup at that same spot. During the meetup, I had actually used the setup in the restaurant as an example of under monetization. As you can imagine, it cost a lot of money to launch a restaurant, right? As I was presenting, I noticed a big empty space that I felt like could become a source of additional income for the restaurant. This is what I mean. When you go to stores like Burlington Coat Factory, Best Buy, Target, you will notice an aisle created towards the register specifically to create additional revenue that the target market did not necessarily come to the store for. Best Buy, for example, is primarily known for electronics and big appliances such as TV and home entertainment systems. Well, guess what else you may find in the aisle around the entrance for those coming in and exiting? You will find water, earphones, earbuds, magazines, things that people use daily. And the fact is, many people that will walk in to look at bigger appliances and walk out with nothing usually would now have had the opportunity to grab a $2 product that they didn't plan to buy. Around the whole franchise in the whole nation, that $2 can add up to an additional $1 million in revenue in any given day. Let me say that another way. Offering other usable and or related products to your audience creates additional opportunity for you to give more value. Remember, the more value you give to the world, the more money you stand to make. Therefore, fully monetizing your subscribers list and audience is not just a profitable thing to do. It's a privilege to serve people more. With my friends' restaurants, I would have at least a shelf full of snacks, goodies, and more stuff along the aisle to the entrance. You see, a refrigerator full of drinks which they had was not good enough to keep the business out of the eviction court. By doing so, every square footage in that store will account for revenue without need of any additional resources outside of the money it costs to market and to stock the inventory. which they will have to spend anyway, right? Yes, it depends on how busy the restaurant is, but in this case, the restaurant was not busy. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I offered the setup a meetup there. There were many other issues with the restaurant that I noticed, but the under monetization stood out to me. I ended up grabbing a few slices of pizza next door with my father-in-law on that day. The last time I checked, my friend's restaurant is still out of business. So, lesson number one, we talked about attraction marketing only, which is you give, and continue to give more, right? That's lesson number one. Lesson number two, you build a list perpetually. Number three, today we're talking about how to monetize that audience and full monetization of that list, okay? Every email subscription equals to $1 or more in monthly residual income when you do this properly. That takes us to the next question. Should you be creating your own product to offer your audience, or offer other people's product for sales commission? Is there a more profitable way to build a business without having to create products? Here's the number one mistake that new entrepreneurs make. They're focused on creating a unique idea of product, registering a company name and LLCs, logos and website designs. You see, none of these activities create sales and revenue. In fact, the first thing to focus on in a brand new smart business empires is to create sales. Everything else, such as creating a unique idea, registering LLCs, logo, website design, all those things can follow after. Most new ideas will never make money. That's a fact. In fact, most products will not be a hit product in the marketplace. The only way to prove that a product is a hit is to spend money marketing and see how much sales comes in. That's same first thing to focus on as a brand new entrepreneur: sales. Learn how to sell, and the smartest way to do that is, number one, build a list of an audience that know, like, and trust you. Number two, monetize the list by offering proven hit products to the audience. You see, selling other people's hit products for sales commission will get you to the money faster without wasting money on uncharted territories like a brand new business idea. An idea can make 1000% sense to you, and the market will tell you that it's a stupid idea. It happens every day. As a small business empire, you can manage resources better by leveraging existing knowledge and wisdom. Makes sense, right? See, when you market already proven hit products, there's no need to test the market to start creating revenue, which is the very first thing a small business empire focuses on. Besides, even if you create your own product, your audience will still need other accompanying products and accessories to go along with your product. For example, you still need to buy gas on an ongoing basis when you buy a car. Duh, right? So why not make sales commission, if you could, out of sending people to a friend's gas station after selling them a car? It's additional revenue that doesn't require additional effort besides a simple referral. I could give you thousands of examples in the same concept. Today, it's called affiliate marketing. Here's the Wikipedia definition. Affiliate marketing is a type of performance-based marketing in which a business rewards one or more affiliates for each visitor or customer brought by the affiliate's own marketing efforts. In the case of a smart business empire, it's not additional marketing efforts because you're building a list anyway, right? The concept was conceived in 1989. It's one of the smartest strategies that Amazon has used to launch the attack against traditional retail business as we knew it. As of January 2018, Jeff Bezos has now become the first $100 billion guys in history. $100 billion man in history, okay? For running a smart business empire, he does not create any product that gets delivered to your doors. He simply created the media operation that makes the delivery happens. It's called leverage. Other people create the product, you build a loyal audience, recommend proven products to them via your simple media operation. You collect a well-deserved 5 to 100% commissions all day long without having to create or fulfill delivery of the product. So you ask, well, what if I am passionate about creating my own product, or what if I already created my own product? I applaud you for your desire to create a unique product that can enhance other people's lives. That's admirable, and it's possible that the market needs your product. However, there's only one way to prove that the market needs your product: bad enough to create a profitable and sustainable business. Yes, sales. Instead of doing what the average entrepreneur does, here's my suggestion. As you offer proven hit products to your loyal audience list, simultaneously you can have them tell you via surveys and observation over time how you could best serve them. Then you can turn around and simply use that information, knowledge, and wisdom to create a hit product. That's how to end up with a superpower hit product and a smart business empire. Number one, you create what they want. Number two, they know, like, and trust you, so there's a significantly increased chance that they will buy anything you recommend. How much more would they buy a product you create with their help? It's just a smarter way of doing business. Here's what will happen next. When you give people what they want, they will want more at any price you label on it. That's yet another reason why prices doesn't matter. That's why any company that product like Facebook, Amazon wants to buy is instantly worth billions of dollars. It's the brand and the trust equity they've created by running the biggest media operation in the history of man. If people want something bad enough, they will do whatever it takes to acquire it. As usual, I have 7 benefits to full monetization of your list and audience like a smart business empire. Number 1, maximizing all monetization opportunities to your list. Create not just a maximum profitable business, but also maximum sustainability for the long run. Number 2, it does not eliminate the possibility of creating a unique product. It actually enhances the quality and marketability of any product you create because it's closest to what the audience already wants. Number 3, you do not have to waste money, time, energy, and resources creating a non-proven product to build $1 million smart business empire. Number 4, as your business brings in revenue, your activities are simultaneously revealing hit products that the market is responding to the most. Number 5, your smart business empire is not dependent on the success of any one particular product, therefore creating an edge to withstand any economical climate. Number 6, your subscribers are not just numbers to you. You get to serve them more as you simultaneously stuff your bank account by offering useful and hit products only to them. Number 7, you can make money even if people don't necessarily buy your own personally created products and services, and much more benefits that you would discover when you start executing by looking over my shoulder with the training inside of Empire Traffic Academy. This concept is applicable in any type of business. There are networks where you can find related affiliate products to offer your audience, be it in network marketing, internet marketing, real estate investing, wholesaling, any type of business, right? In any extremely traditional business, it simply means to create affiliate relationship. Okay, you just find businesses that you can create a relationship with. They're related to your business. You can create a relationship with them, and they will pay you a percentage for every sale you refer to their business. So, now that you know that you will be monetizing a list that you will be building, how exactly are you going to attract strangers on social media and get them to know, like, and trust you? The answer to that question is exactly why you can't afford to miss the next lesson if you truly want to build a smart business empire. I want you to go ahead and take the risk-free 14 days trial of Empire Traffic Academy for now. By taking the trial, you will also help us give $1 donation to the kids in Africa for education via coreafrica.com. So click the link and the button below to take the trial.